Okay, so we're in quarantine. Here's just like my short, quick, please stay inside. I know different states and different countries and everything have different regulations for what all you can go do, but where I'm at, we're at a stay-at-home order. We're not allowed to leave our house unless it's an absolute necessity, and I see so many people around me going out, hanging out with their friends, all this kind of stuff, and people just don't understand how serious it is. It's just stay inside, reduce your exposure, but I hope you all are staying safe and healthy. Anyway, if you want to see the look that I do when I do wear makeup, which isn't that much since I'm home, but this is kind of my go-to look at the moment. It's just a really smoky, foxy eye. If you guys want to see how I created this look, go ahead and keep on watching. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it, and again, I hope you all are staying safe and healthy, and I'm hoping that you guys are finding new things that you like to do, new hobbies to do, and trying to keep yourself busy, because I know that this time is hard. So yeah, let's just get on with the video. So I always start off with my brows, so the first thing I'm going to start off with is the Anastasia Dip Brow, if it'll focus. Anyway, you know what it looks like most likely, and I use soft brown, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in and feather through some eyebrow hairs, so that way my eyebrows look a little bit more natural. Okay, so now that my brows are on, they're by no means perfect, but they're on. I'm just going to take some concealer. I'm going to take the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Concealer in Fair 10N. I like this one for brightening underneath of my eyes, and especially when I'm really, really pale. It just matches. I'm normally very, very pale. I still kind of am, whatever. But I'm going to use this, and I'm just going to lightly put this on my eyes. Slightly carve out my brows, but not really, just because I don't like a super structured cut brow look with concealer. I like it to look a little bit more natural and feathered, so I'm just going to apply this to my eyes and kind of feather it out a bit. And so to set that, I'm just going to take, in the Naked Smoky palette again, I'm going to take 13 and just kind of apply that all over the base of my eye. This is kind of what I use as a primer, just because I like the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I just think sometimes it doesn't provide the coverage to cover up my veins and stuff on my eyes, so I really like to just use concealer and powder. I think it works the same. I'm going to go into the Conspiracy palette, the Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star Conspiracy palette. I still keep the packaging because it's amazing. I mean, come on. And I'm going to mix My Pills and Tanacon. If it'll focus. Hello. There we go. I'm going to take My Pills and Tanacon and kind of mix them together just to create my transition shade. Okay, now that my transition shade is on, I'm going to take Diet Root Beer in the same palette, just a darker brown. And we're just going to deepen that up a bit. take my Rides Here, which is the black shade in the palette. A little intense, but I promise you once you blend it out, it's not that big of a deal. So I'm just going to apply this like I would a winged eyeliner, and we'll smoke it out from there. So now what I'm going to do is take a small, like, you can't really see it, a small, come on, like tapered kind of blending brush, and I'm going to use it to smudge out this black. So I'm going to dip back into my pills first, just to really diffuse the inner part of the wing. And I'm not even taking that much, I'm just taking the smallest bit, just to really blend it out. So now I'm going to dip into Diet Root Beer and smoke it out a bit more. This just really, like, it blends with the black really well and kind of creates that super smoky, like sultry look. Now that we've blended, we can darken it up even more. So now I'm going to go back in with this black, and I'm going to really like define more of the wing a little bit, just because that black got lost in like the smoke. The next part is going to be taking the highlighter again, and I'm going to take it on not just like a small little pointer brush. I'm going to get it wet with some setting spray. I'm going to put this on the inner corner of my eye and kind of feather it in on the top part of the lid, and then I'm going to put it underneath my brow. So I'm going to use the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. I really like this because it gives kind of like, it gives a glow without it being like too much and too cakey of a glow, if that makes sense. Now I'm going to take my foundation, which is the Makeup Forever foundation, in Y235. It might be a little light for me right now because I have tanned a little bit, but I'm just gonna put on some more bronzer. I'm using the Glossier Cloud Paint in Beam. It's just like a nice, like bright coral color. So now I'm going to go in with my concealer again, and I'm going to take the light shade of the ColourPop Pretty Fresh concealer. So I like to do one side at a time and then set it with some setting powder. So I use the Laura Mercier setting powder And I'm just gonna bake underneath my eyes and down the sides of my nose. Now I'm going to take the darker concealer, which is the ColourPop No Filter. It's in light 14. And then lightly set my cheeks. Hoola bronzer, and apply that like in the 3 shape, just to kind of bronze up my skin. And then I'll go in with my Kat Von D Shade and Light contour palette. I take the first 2 contour shades and I kind of cut out my cheekbones. Then I take my Beauty Blender again and I cut the sides of my contour underneath of it. Then I'm going to take just like a tapered brush and I'll take the light pale shade and the yellow shade. As you can see, I've hit pan on both those and just set everywhere else that I want to highlight. Listen, I know we've canceled Huda Beauty, but I really like her half lashes in Camille, especially for this look because it really creates that like cat eye, like boxy like look. So I know we've canceled her, but I do really like her lashes. These especially. I haven't tried any other ones. Okay, and then I'm just going to apply this in the outer half of my eye. So I'm going to be using the Babe Lash Enriching Mascara. Oh, hi! I'm basically just going to do like the same thing that I did up top on my lower lashes. So we'll start off with a like bigger, like fluffier brush, and we'll use my Pills and Tannicon again, and we'll just really smoke out that color. And then we'll take a little bit more defined brush. I use like this small brush, and I'll take some of Diet Root Beer. And make sure you carry it up, like up to here, just so it further elongates the eye. Then I'm going to take this like smudger brush, and I'm going to take a little bit of my Rides here, and I'm really going to push that underneath of my lashes. So then I'm gonna take this Mary Kay black pencil eyeliner, and I'm just gonna do that in my tight line. And now I'm gonna go back in and we're gonna darken up our line on the top again. I'm gonna do my lower lashes. It's just the Anastasia Amrezy, I think that's how you say it, highlighter. Just really put that on the inner part of my eye. So we start with the Amrezy highlighter and just kind of put that in like the C formation. And then we'll do the same thing with this ColourPop concealer in Flexitarian. And then the Laura Geller Gilded Honey. And then I'll take the ColourPop Brow Gel in dark brown and feather that through my eyebrows. And then since I know I'm just staying home because quarantine, can't go anywhere, I just put on lip balm. But I'm going to use the Laneige tinted lip balm in Berry. And then I use the Morphe setting mist. So that is my completed look. This is the look that I really like to do, like when I want to really like elongated, like the whole like fox eye trend. So this is what I like to do for that. It's kind of what I've been doing every single day when I do wear makeup, which is kind of on again, off again, just because I'm sitting around at home taking classes, doing nothing. So this is kind of the look that I like to do. But yeah, if you guys liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Comment down below other videos you'd like to see because I'm gonna be really bored. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.